Both teams are ready. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Ooh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Off the play fake, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, and he's unable to keep a hold of it through that hit, as that 2nd and goal pass hits the ground, incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Williams throwing on 4th. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Works it past the 20. Hits the 40. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Chicago!
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Things going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 37-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Williams on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down.
It's a gain of 20.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. And that yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there. You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown 49ers. Jake Tonches from 31 out.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And this is Cup, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams to throw on 2nd. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Williams to throw on 3rd. They're after him, and they're going to take him down. Way behind the line of scrimmage. George Karlaftis. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They take over just shy of midfield. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And it will be 1st down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. He finds space into the red zone. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that is a San Francisco 1st down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help.
And he will not find the connection on the other end. An incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now 2nd down throw for Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown 49ers. All right, so a solid 1st half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he manages averages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. Headed out right. Now here he goes. This hit's finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Here's Williams. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
To throw is Williams. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Bears 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Mitchell gets it from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
On to try the field goal now. Chase McLaughlin from the left hash, 34 yards away. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Williams set to pass. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do, but it felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense is doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that field goal range?
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 for Williams. Now 7-15, throwing the football. throwing it again here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Williams off the play fake. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On play action, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Williams. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On target here to Njoku. The 4th down gain takes him across midfield to the opposing 40, and they've got a fresh set of downs. And we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing it.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. Picked up by the 49ers. 40, 30, into the red zone. He cuts to the right, open lane there, and San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. To throw, Williams. Forced out to his right. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Chicago.
Williams will look to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Hodges got to him again. And that is his second of the game. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
To Keaton Mitchell. A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working now from the gun. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Chicago.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. The point after left on the table. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Final quarter underway. It's a run by McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13.
A loss of 6.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
This is where I would just love to be in the head of these play callers. Because, you know, you got a nice lead, but this game's far from over. But you still want to be in attack mode. You want to be aggressive. I'd be real careful throwing into coverage.
Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 15-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He's got Ingram outside. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears.
Looking from the gun, Williams. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears need to score quickly. Second and 10, still at the 28. Williams from the gun. Got him in. It's Njoku. A solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is...
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Bears.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin, and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
And this is another incompletion.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That finds Pittman complete. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on 4th down. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Now here's Williams. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Williams pass.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd.
Mitchell.
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
And the Bears.
1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. From the red zone now. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath, really, on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
Working on 2nd down. Williams. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10.
They're going to pass it here. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Williams to throw on 2nd. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Williams on the play action. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.
you